This is a brief review of the Kevenz 3-star table tennis balls. It's important to note that this review comes from a novice player. So I can't really speak too much about how the Kevenz 3-star balls will compare to something like Butterfly's G40 Plus 3-star balls. I also won't really comment on the arch characteristics, spin or bounce height. So let's first mention the price. The Kevenz are currently $9.99 for 60 balls on Amazon.com. For comparison, the Butterfly's G40 Plus go for $29.99 for 12 balls. For newer players, the Kevenz are significantly more affordable and won't break the bank. At this price you can worry less about breaking the ball because they are so affordable. Also, because you get 60 balls rather than 12, you can do multi-ball practice with a partner. This lets you practice more efficiently. Personally, because the balls are so cheap, I don't worry too much about leaving them all over the ground. This lets me play longer. Now let's talk about the ball's weight and roundness. For the weight, from playing with something like the Portson table tennis balls, which is also an alternative option, the Kevenz feel heavier and less floaty than the Portson balls. But this could be due to wall thickness. Overall, from playing, the weight of the Kevenz seem to be a little closer to what you would expect from high-quality balls. When under heavy top spin, it becomes clear that not all the Kevenz balls are perfect spheres. When you top spin the ball into the net, the ball will jump against the net because it is not perfectly round. Same is true when you spin the ball and try to nick it with your fingernail or just observe it from the top. You will notice some minor wobble. I wouldn't say it's severe, and at my level, while playing, I don't really notice it. However, for higher level players, it's possible this can affect how the ball bounces off the table or the racket. Other things to note is the powder that coats the Kevenz balls, the texture of the ball and failure characteristics. When I first received the balls, they look powdered. If you play with the balls right out of the package, a powder residue will be left on your rubber or the table. This is not really a big deal because you can wash the balls and use a piece of paper towel to give them a good clean to remove the powder. However, if you don't clean them, the powder will gradually be rubbed off or transferred off with play. If you find the powder left on your racket, you simply will have to clean it off the rubber with a little bit of water. In addition to the powder, the balls come with a very minor rough texture. Over time this will be worn down from play and become a lot more smooth. I don't know if this will heavily affect the play style of the balls, but other balls on the market probably will have the same smooth texture after a few games. Finally, for the failure characteristics of the Kevenz ball. I have noticed that they generally fail around the seam. This takes a lot of force or a long period of play time. Overall, the balls are extremely sturdy and is likely to last a long time. In conclusion, from playing with the Kevenz balls, for novice players or those just looking to have fun and not break their bank. The Kevenz balls are affordable and durable. And although they are powdered, a simple wash will solve the issue. Something important to keep in mind is that the Kevenz balls do not say they are ITTF approved. So if you are looking to play seriously, you might want to have some ITTF approved balls on hand. Overall, I would recommend the Kevenz table tennis balls for those looking to start playing table tennis.